Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Ball handed off. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And that is no good. There's a penalty marker down. He might get a second shot at this. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. He'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll give it to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
On the ground, it's Payne. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes the handoff again. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And bulldozing his way through. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything...
Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
It's second down after that completion. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the sophomore making an impact play.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Great move there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding play call here to come up with that big gain and get a first down. Get the ball out wide. Yeah, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
First down here for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Peen.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
LSU has moved into the red zone.
Easy.
Trying to run it. It's Payne. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Snags the quick throw. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the ball is hauled in. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
We got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he fumbles. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You could almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Now, 4th down.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Georgia Tech offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And I think the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disaster. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. And now the running back's got it again. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, LSU 14, Georgia Tech 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return will be brought down.
And the Georgia Tech offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
It's second down.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And this time it's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun, looking for his big tight end. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
And that's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Payne. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
4-2 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Handing off on the draw play. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. He puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W.